Hi, I'm Marisa, the trading coach. I am a full-time forex trader. I trade for about 2 to 3 hours every morning, and I spend the rest of my day either doing fun hobbies or I post some educational content here on my channel, and I also provide one-to-one coaching for other traders to help them to become profitable. So that's me in a nutshell. If you want to subscribe to my weekly newsletter, the link's below. In the meantime, I want to today talk about two things that you must be tracking in your weekly reports, okay? And in fact, you can ignore tracking everything else. These are the two most important metrics. One is you need to track the trades that aligned with your strategy, so the trades that were valid that you didn't take, okay? And secondly, you need to track the trades that you took that weren't actually your trades, okay? And what this is going to tell you, the first set, the trades you didn't take, is going to tell you your fear and your doubt. So it's going to be a good monitor for telling you if you've got a lot of fear and doubt. The second one is where you've taken trades that didn't actually meet your criteria to be trades. And this means that you've got a lot of FOMO. You are chasing trades that aren't actually real. When you can manage these two things, because the one, which is FOMO, is just going to cause havoc all the time. Sometimes those trades might win, but often they're going to be losses, and often they're going to probably be big losses, because when you start out in a trade out of control, you usually continue in that way. So you're more likely to move your stop loss, to take on bigger risk. You're more likely to revenge trade. It's a cycle of you're almost in a frenzy. You're chasing trades and you're trying to make up for anything. If it's made up losses or trades or profits you missed, you're trying to make up for something. So you can really get out of control with that. Okay, so FOMO it's bad, and you need to know how bad it is for you, and then you can start doing something about it. Okay, so we do have fixes for these things, but we need to know what your real problems are. So FOMO. Secondly, the trades that are valid, they meet your criteria, but you're not taking them, and it's telling you how much doubt and how much fear you have. These are the trades that are really keeping you unprofitable, because yes, you may also miss out on a few losses. So if a trade's valid but it was going to be a loss, you might think, oh, it's a good thing I didn't take that trade. But it's a really bad thing, because what you're really going to be missing out on are your profits. And this is where your account can just slowly stay at break even, and then slowly just wind down, then you've lost the account. And if it's happening slowly like that, it's because you're more fear-based, you've got more doubts. If it's happening fast, big blow-ups, it's usually the FOMO piece, okay? Two sides of the same coin, okay? As traders, we need to sit right in the middle. It's almost like on a knife's edge. We need to be able to have the patience to wait, so not go into FOMO, so have patience, have control. But we need to be able to, when our trades present, we need to be able to take action. So we need to not be too fearful and have too much doubt, but we need to not have too much FOMO. We need to be on that knife's edge. And it's hard. I'm not saying this is an easy thing, but we can start looking at solutions for you when we know what your problem is. We need to know if you've got more of one or the other. And if you're not tracking these things, so if you're not going every week and looking back at the week and going, okay, what are all the trades that technically would have been in my back testing, and going, did I take all of those? And looking at anything you took outside of those is your FOMO trades. And it's those two metrics. That's all you need to track every week. And it's going to tell you so much, and then you can start fixing those issues. But start tracking that in the first instance.